After a few minutes, they reached the entrance to the subway. There were no traces of zombies around, they had already rushed to the Yongsheng base. Everyone got out of the vehicle. Bian Junwoo held a black handgun in his hand. It had a somewhat peculiar shape, with an increasingly larger and longer barrel, all in black. The weapons of the other team members were similar, also being of this strange firearm type. Only Baili Chongqing didn't use a gun. Instead, he opened a large chest he had brought along and took out 2 sections of a weapon. He skillfully assembled it into a spear over 2 meters long. The spearhead was very long, resembling a large cone. This was a rare type of knight's lance, phased out of the battlefield hundreds of years ago. It was very heavy and could only be used during cavalry charges. Infantry using this weapon would find it difficult to be agile. However, this large weapon was the most suitable for the enhanced system, especially for mutants with extraordinary strength. The group moved towards the tunnel entrance, not rushing to proceed. Meng Xiyu walked to the tunnel entrance ahead and slowly squatted down. Her right hand touched the snow-covered ground. An invisible mental force extended from the tunnel entrance, probing downwards along the tunnel walls. Upon encountering branching paths, it would split into 2, continuing the search. She saw that a small number of zombies had not left the tunnel. Several dozen seconds later, Meng Xiyu retracted her right hand and informed everyone that there were still some zombies in the tunnel, but no special individuals were detected. Meng Xiyu's ability could only cover a range of 2 kilometers theoretically. The zombie king was still hiding deep within the tunnel. Bian Junwoo decisively said, "Let's go." After saying that, he jumped into the tunnel first. The others followed him without hesitation. They moved quickly along the tunnel. With Meng Xiu's ability, they could clearly assess the terrain and the number of hidden zombies. Baili Chongqing led the team. Any stray zombies they encountered along the way were crushed by his knight's lance. When they had proceeded about 5 kilometers ahead, Meng Xiu suddenly said, "Found them. There's a large group of zombies ahead. This must be their lair." In her consciousness, she saw a large number of zombies. The number was even greater than outside, and among these zombies, she also saw those with combat abilities comparable to mutants, the bronze-armored zombie king. Bian Junwoo stopped and asked, "Did you find the zombie king?" Meng Xiu frowned, using her mental force to search through the zombie horde. The zombie king, huh? The number of underground zombies was immense, making it difficult to distinguish individual entities. Meng Xiu instinctively searched for larger, stronger individuals. But apart from the bronze-armored zombie king, there were no other particularly prominent zombies. However, she suddenly noticed a peculiar ring of color. She thought to herself, "What is that?" She informed Bian Junwoo, "I only found a white-furred monkey." Bian Junwoo frowned. "A white-furred monkey?" Without hesitation, he said, "Go, let's catch it first. It's best if we can capture it alive." No one had seen the zombie king. Such an entity was a source of suspicion for everyone, as it could take any form. Even an ordinary zombie could be the zombie king. Bian Junwoo could only surmise that the zombie king would definitely want to command the battle, so it couldn't be too far from the zombie horde. This point was proven by Zhang Yi's previous underground expedition. Although Zhang Yi did not see the zombie king, while advancing, Bian Junwoo simultaneously formulated a battle plan. Baili Chongqing, Wu Di, handle the zombies. Meng Xiu, keep an eye on the zombie group and watch for any unusual individuals. Notify me immediately if you find any. The rest of you, stay with me and be responsible for capturing the zombie king. Everyone shouted in unison, "Yes, sir." Very quickly, following Meng Xiu's guidance, they reached the zombie gathering spot. The zombies, upon discovering them, immediately let out terrifying roars. Baili Chongqing laughed loudly, "Let me kill them again." He wielded the knight's lance in his hand like a human tank, charging straight toward the zombie horde. In an instant, hundreds of zombies were swept away. The foul-smelling blood sprayed out like rain. Immediately, the dense zombie group was cleared by Baili Chongqing, creating a path dozens of meters long. Wu Di smirked and said, "Deputy Captain, your speed is too slow. Step aside and watch me." As he spoke, he slowly raised his hands. In the darkness, a brilliant ring of light suddenly appeared, hovering above his shoulders. On Wu Di's shoulders was a large glowing orb, about the size of a fist, emitting sharp and dazzling rays. Shortly thereafter, a second orb appeared on his left hand, and a third appeared above his head. Within a few seconds, dozens of glowing orbs surrounded him like a god. Wu Di raised his arms, and the orbs quickly moved forward, suddenly shooting out to form a long beam of light before him. The blinding white light covered everything. Zombies that touched the white light were instantly pierced with large holes, brilliant rays passing through the zombie group. The zombies shattered like paper, torn into pieces. Wu Di laughed triumphantly, "Ha ha ha. I am the king of the battlefield." His ability belonged to the special quality system, converting mental energy into highly penetrative energy beams. This ability was extremely powerful in large-scale battles. When attacking, the zombie group was shredded like torn paper. The zombies almost couldn't form any resistance against them. The group continued to advance. Eventually, their destructive power attracted the attention of the Zombie King. 4 massive bronze-armored zombie kings emerged from the end of the tunnel. They were about 3 meters tall. Wu Di blinked and said, "So this is the so-called bronze-armored zombie king? I want to see just how powerful it really is." He retracted the glowing orbs around him, and a white-blue ring of light slowly formed in his left hand. However, Bian Junwu stopped him. "You should rest a bit. Although Wu Di's superpower is strong, it consumes a lot of mental energy. In some ways, using this power too much can cause irreversible damage to the user." Wu Di complied with Bian Junwu's words and withdrew his power. Bian Junwu and everyone knew that these armored zombies had extremely strong combat abilities, incomparable to ordinary zombies. Therefore, they did not let their guard down at all. Bian Junwu had already selected his target. He raised the black handgun in his hand, and a gunshot rang out. A bullet precisely struck the eye of the bronze-armored zombie king, causing it to stagger backward. Clearly, this weapon was no ordinary handgun. With an unchanging expression, Bian Junwu steadily advanced towards the bronze-armored zombie king, each bullet from his gun accurately hitting its body, forcing it to retreat step by step. Baili Chongqing and Kong Sheng also chose their own opponents. Baili Chongqing wielded his knight's lance, charging directly and slashing at one of the bronze-armored zombie kings. Kong Sheng threw 2 powerful punches, and his body instantly transformed into a black metallic color. His steel forging ability allowed him to possess the hardest and sharpest body, making every part of his body a lethal weapon. He kicked downwards, his right leg slicing like a blade into the shoulder of a bronze-armored zombie king. The zombie king fell to its knees, with a gaping wound on its shoulder revealing the bones inside. Kong Sheng was slightly surprised because he saw that the bones were blood red. He exclaimed, "So hard." At that moment, a beam of light shot through the side, piercing the chest of the bronze-armored zombie king. Its chest was instantly blasted open, leaving a gruesome wound with blood and flesh splattering. Kong Sheng turned his head to see Qi Guangmin holding a black sniper rifle, smiling at him. In times like these, coordination is still necessary. Meanwhile, Bian Junwu had pinned his bronze-armored zombie king against the wall. He then shoved his handgun into its mouth and fired upward, blowing its head apart from the inside. The rest of its body fell to the ground, with foul-smelling blood pouring out. Despite their formidable combat abilities, the 4 bronze-armored zombie kings couldn't prevail against the investigation team. Meng Sayu suddenly pressed her hand to her head and said, "The zombie group is stirring. The white-furred monkey and 6 bronze-armored zombie kings are trying to escape. A large number of zombies are swarming in." Bian Junwu lifted his sunglasses, his voice icy cold. It could now be concluded that the white-furred monkey was indeed the zombie king. The zombie group was buying time for the zombie king to escape. "Go, we must catch it today. We absolutely cannot let it get away." The zombie king possessed a powerful evolutionary ability, and its intelligence was continuously developing. If it managed to escape this time, knowing Bian Junwu's group's capabilities, it would be even harder to catch it the next time. Thus, the group didn't hesitate and chased after the fleeing zombie king. But at this moment, the zombies and swarms of rats, like a mad tide, surged from the end of the tunnel. Bian Junwu, not wanting to waste any time, directly removed his sunglasses. Shangji's ability activated, and the tunnel instantly lit up with a blinding light. In an instant, over 1,000 meters of the tunnel was cleared. With this single strike, thousands of zombies were completely wiped out. Byung-jun Woo felt a sharp pain in his chest and had to cover his mouth, coughing violently. However, his pace did not slow down at all as he pursued the zombie king. Everyone understood the urgency, so they followed the direction in which the zombie king was escaping. Along the way, there were still large stray rats and zombie groups planning to block their path, but they were easily taken down by Baili Chongqing and Kong Sheng. At this moment, outside the Yongsheng base, the zombies attacking the base suddenly seemed to receive a signal. They stopped their assault and, as if in unison, turned and hurriedly ran towards the tunnel. Xiao Honglian, with her whole body ablaze like a fire deity, was breathing heavily, indicating her battle was not easy. Seeing the zombies and rats suddenly retreating, she was puzzled. What is happening? She didn't know that while they were fighting bravely, the zombie king underground was also facing a life or death crisis. At this moment, Byung-jun Woo and his group had caught up to the fleeing zombie king. The bronze-armored zombies stood as a barrier between the zombie group and the investigation team. The entire investigation team, swift as lightning, closed in on the zombie king. This was also the first time they saw the white-furred monkey up close. Byung-jun Woo told everyone, "That's it." The zombie king was protected by several giant bronze-armored zombies. One of the bronze-armored zombies was carrying it deeper into the subway. Byung-jun Woo shouted, "Capture it alive." Qi Guangming raised his black sniper rifle, aiming at the leg of the bronze-armored zombie carrying the white-furred monkey. A white light flashed, and with a crack, its long slender leg shattered. The bronze-armored zombie roared in fury, collapsing to the ground. The white-furred monkey on its back screamed, rolling on the ground. At this moment, Baili Chongqing, wielding his knightly spear, pointed it directly at the monkey's neck. Byung-jun Woo yelled, and the white-furred monkey's eyes filled with clear fear as it curled up on the ground, motionless. The surrounding bronze-armored zombies, seeing this, were afraid to attack. They could only growl in low tones, threatening Baili Chongqing to let it go. Byung-jun Woo stared intently at the white-furred monkey with sharp eyes. Everyone focused on the white-furred monkey, ignoring the bronze-armored zombies. Byung-jun Woo frowned. Is this the creature secretly commanding the entire zombie group? Wu Di laughed nonchalantly. I thought this toy could control the zombie group and would be very powerful. Turns out, it's so weak. Baili Chongqing responded calmly. No, this makes sense. If it could truly control countless zombies, then it would be a zombie brain or some kind of controlling mutant. It wouldn't have strong individual combat power. This is completely reasonable. Meng Xiyu murmured to herself. No wonder, even if it can control a massive zombie group, it wouldn't dare to easily start a full-scale war against humans. Its own body is too weak. It must retain a large number of zombies and bronze-armored zombies to ensure its safety. With its own combat power, even an average adult could kill it.